Ever felt that undeniable spark, that electric pull towards someone unlike anyone you've ever met? It's a feeling that can be both exhilarating and unsettling, and if you've ever experienced it, you might just understand the fascinating dynamic between the Moon and Uranus in Synastry. Today, we're diving deep into the unpredictable, the unusual, and the often turbulent dance between these celestial bodies in your love life, uncovering the secrets of this truly unique connection and how to navigate it. Now, let's talk about the initial pull. This relationship often starts with an instant and powerful attraction. There's an exciting, unusual quality to the connection that sets it apart from the norm. The Moon person, usually the more emotionally grounded of the two, might feel a little off-center, like they're stepping into a world they never knew existed. When Uranus enters the Moon person's life suddenly, it's like a bolt of lightning, electrifying the atmosphere. You feel the chemistry instantly, it's undeniable. But wait, there's a catch: that electric chemistry can be both exhilarating and unsettling. The Moon person might find themselves on an emotional roller coaster, experiencing periods of intense closeness and, just as quickly, periods of distance. It's a push-and-pull dynamic, leaving the Moon person feeling as though the Uranus person is sometimes emotionally absent. This absence can be particularly tough on the Moon person, who craves emotional security and consistency. Think of it like this: the Moon person is the steady, predictable tide, and Uranus is the unpredictable storm surge. What do you think? Does this sound familiar? The Uranus person, on the other hand, might find the Moon person's need for routine and stability a bit stifling. They often view the Moon person as too conservative, too attached to traditional ways of thinking. This difference in perspective can lead to clashes, especially when it comes to domestic arrangements. Picture a couple with vastly different ideas about how to organize their home, manage their finances, or even spend their free time. The Moon person might yearn for a cozy, predictable nest, while Uranus person craves novelty, adventure, and the freedom to break from the mundane. This lack of agreement can trigger arguments. These arguments often stem from a fundamental difference in how they approach life. You might see arguments over finances, chores, or even something as simple as what to watch on TV. Rebelliousness is common in this pairing, with both individuals sometimes pushing the boundaries of the relationship and their own comfort zones. Now, let's explore the various aspects between the Moon and Uranus in Synastry, each creating a unique flavor to the relationship. With a conjunction, the Moon person experiences a rush of excitement and opportunities. They might feel inspired to try new things, and they embrace change, but there's an undercurrent of uncertainty. It's like walking a tightrope, with an exhilarating view but a potential for a fall. With a sextile, the connection is invigorating and exciting. They feel a shared desire to help others and the long-term potential in the relationship. For example, they might be passionate about a common cause, and their unique skill sets complement each other. When the square aspect is present, it's the most challenging. Tension, conflict, jealousy, and possessiveness often rear their heads. Misunderstandings can happen frequently. Think of it as a constant battle of wills, where both partners feel the need to control and limit the other. When there's a trine, there's a beautiful harmony. The Moon awakens Uranus emotionally, bringing out their sensitive side and helping them express their feelings in ways they never knew possible. The Moon nurtures Uranus' individuality, giving them the freedom to be themselves and supporting their unconventional nature. Uranus, in turn, brings excitement and innovation to the Moon's inner world. This dynamic is like a gentle breeze, easing the tension. However, the opposition is the most intense. Mood swings and emotional outbursts can become common. The relationship can disrupt habits and routines, forcing both partners to adapt. Imagine one partner wanting to stay in, while the other wants to go out. This can be especially tough on routines and traditions. So, how do you make this challenging, yet potentially rewarding, relationship work? First and foremost, you need to communicate openly and honestly. It's crucial to express your feelings and needs clearly, without fear of judgment. Talk about what you need from each other, and be willing to compromise. Secondly, embrace your individuality. The Uranus person is all about being unique, so encourage them to pursue their passions and celebrate their quirks. The Moon person will also benefit from exploring their own individuality, finding ways to express themselves outside of the relationship. Thirdly, establish clear boundaries. This is essential for protecting each other's emotional well-being. What is acceptable and what isn't? Make sure both partners feel safe and respected. Finally, practice self-awareness. Understand your emotional triggers and patterns, and be willing to take responsibility for your reactions. How aware are you of your emotional state? What are some of your emotional triggers in relationships? Here's where it gets interesting. Consider a scenario where the Moon person is deeply rooted in tradition and the Uranus person is a free spirit, someone who is always challenging the status quo. If the Moon person isn't flexible and open to change, the relationship will face tension and conflict. But if the Moon person can embrace Uranus's unique perspective and learn to appreciate the unexpected, then the relationship can flourish. And what if one partner has a history of feeling abandoned and the other has commitment issues? This can create an unhealthy dynamic, where both partners feel insecure and avoid being emotionally vulnerable. However, with open communication, self-awareness, and a willingness to compromise, they can overcome these challenges and build a secure foundation. Now, what are some common misconceptions about Moon-Uranus relationships? Many people mistakenly believe this is doomed. They see the inherent differences and immediately assume conflict, but that's not always the case. It's true there will be some challenges, but with conscious effort, you can build a fulfilling, dynamic relationship. Also, a significant number of people believe this is only about romantic relationships. However, Moon-Uranus aspects can apply to any significant relationship, whether it's a close friendship, a business partnership, or even a parent-child dynamic. This aspect is present in countless successful couples. But it's important to be realistic. If the individuals aren't willing to put in the work, these relationships will likely fail. This isn't a fairy tale, it requires a great deal of effort and understanding. However, the rewards can be extraordinary. You have the opportunity to grow and transform in ways you never thought possible. Think about all the potential for growth and healing. Remember that these celestial pairings are a reflection of our own inner worlds. The more you understand your individual chart, the better equipped you are to navigate your relationships. So, whether you're the Moon person, the Uranus person, or something in between, the key to making any relationship work is open communication, self-awareness, and a willingness to embrace individuality. Ultimately, the dance between the Moon and Uranus can lead to a relationship of immense growth, excitement, and enduring love. What will you do today to connect with this unique energy? I hope this has shed some light on the captivating dynamic between the Moon and Uranus. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on future videos. Also, like this video if you found it helpful. Also, I want to know what other astrological topics you'd like to learn more about. Leave a comment, and maybe your request will be featured in the next video.